Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video you are in for a treat. We are doing a van tour. This will mark our 1 year of being on the road full-time for van life. This is Miss Penny. She is a 2021 Ram ProMaster 2500 with a 159-inch wheelbase, non-extended. She has served us well this past year of full-time living, and she has some battle scars to show. One of the more recent additions is 100 more watts of solar power on our roof. She is in desperate need of a bath. But I imagine you more so want to see what's inside, so let's take a look. She has definitely undergone quite a few changes since we initially hit the road back in 2022. This is a true van tour. We are not hiding what it normally looks like. This is truly how we live. One of the more recent things that have helped us are these side window covers and front window covers. This allows us to stealth much more easily when we are parked in cities. And it also helps us retain this front area, which we use for a lot of storage for miscellaneous bags such as Vinny's toys, extra blankets, Vinny's cage that collapses and folds down in the front very nicely, and as well as our dirty laundry bag, which goes behind the passenger seat. We also added this new 5-gallon drinking container with hand pump. And we added some extra accent rugs for more comfier living. On this side is the IKEA storage, and the bottom we have Vinny's items, and the top is miscellaneous cords and electronic storage, and the rest of the drawers are Paul's for his clothing. On top of that, we have some of our electronic items such as our lantern we use and our smaller Blue Yeti unit for charging laptops, cell phones, things of that sort. Behind the driver's side seat is where we store a lot of our cleaning supplies in this IKEA Trones. And in the corner area is where we have dusters, brooms, dustpans, things of that sort. Yes, we are still using our tiny toiletry bags that fold up. These are great for on-the-go showers when we are at truck stops and other places. And above the cab is miscellaneous storage for clothing, cooking stuff, electronics, whatever we can get up in there. This is a more recent change. We did retain our bookshelf, however, it is now a permanent feature, which will not be going anywhere. Underneath that is some smaller drawers to hold some toiletry items, and then beneath that is where I store all of my clothing. The kitchen area has undergone the biggest renovation. We did tear out the old IKEA unit, which was rattling apart, and decided to go with something just a little more sturdy. So this is what we came up with. And of course, I have to add my own artistic touches. In this cabinet, we have all of my cooking ware and plates and bowls. In the pull-out drawer on the top is where I keep the actual cooking utensils and measuring cups and things of that sort. We did retain our spice racks. They came in super handy, and we definitely wanted to reuse as much as we could. We added a new storage bin on the bottom, and we also kept this really useful drying mat. On this side, we keep the canned food items on the top pull drawer. I label everything so I can easily find it. It doesn't take me more than a couple minutes to do so. And the very bottom is for the miscellaneous dry goods, usually noodles, pastas, dried beans, condiments, things of that sort. And it just slides in and out pretty easily. And the top drawer here is used for flatware, cooking knives, just anything miscellaneous for kitchen goes in there. And finally, underneath of our sink is where we store our paper goods, such as toilet paper, paper towels, cleaning wipes, and on the very bottom is our water storage and gray tank for the sink. I kept the copper tin faux roof. It is still holding up very nicely. Something that some of you may notice is that these curtains have definitely gotten a trim job. They were much more longer to start down to the floor, but we found they were getting in the way and becoming quite a pain, so I cut that off and used the excess fabric from that to create curtains for our slider side window. And now it ties kind of everything in very nicely. I think they look so great, and I just love the fabric. Next to the kitchen, behind this door, is entrance to the garage area, but also where we store our chest fridge. This is a Bouge RV 53 quart. This is actually the second unit we're on. The first one had a malfunction with the thermometer system, so we had to go and buy another one. Knock on wood, hopefully this one lasts a little bit longer. And on to the main sleeping area where Vinny was not amused. The biggest changes back here is going to be that we pulled down the metal cabinets and swapped them out for these car storage caddies. They are lightweight and fabric, and we no longer have to worry about hitting our heads, so that's a plus. We store things like towels, electronics, things of that sort in there. And the back, we still have our wire baskets for any miscellaneous storage. Paul puts his hats and things in there. On my side, I have bandanas, I have jewelry, and anything miscellaneous where it doesn't have a home of mine will go there. You'll see those wires there. That is for new lights that we are installing very, very soon. And there is a look from our back bedroom sliding window. Onto the garage area. There's the back view of the door, and we still have those IKEA Tronezes on the back. Although they're quite beat up, they're still hanging on. We picked up this tapestry in Quartzsite, Arizona. Thought it looked kind of neat, and also hides our garage area. That is what we look like full up, ready to go on the road. And here's a peek into the back. You see our fridge there, and then on the right is our massive Blue Eddy system, which we use to power most components in the van with that solar on top of the roof. Here's a look for our full camp when we were set up. You're probably wondering where the toilet is, and here it is. For now, it is in our Julka tent. If you'd like a look at our shower tent, that particular screen cap of video I showed there is where we kind of did a quick overview of it. And here are the pellets that we actually utilize for our bucket, I guess as a flushing mechanism, you could say. that's all we have for you on this video. I hope you have enjoyed our van tour. I plan on going more in depth on some future videos, but I appreciate you. Thanks for watching, my friends. Take care.